Hello everybody, it's Kevin Wadsworth, aka North Star from NorthStarBadCharts.com. So what I'm going to do here is go through a big picture chart for oil. We're just starting to populate the YouTube channel now with some big picture reviews, and also of course you'll have noticed some, so far a couple of really good guests that we've been blessed with. We had Michael Oliver yesterday, and I think it was the day before that Peter Grandich, both very graciously discussed with us their views of the markets and how things are developing. And we've got some great guests lined up for you next week as well. So really exciting times for us here. But back to the here and now and the oil chart. This is looking at West Texas oil, crude oil. And those of you that follow me will remember that a long time ago I called this as a false breakdown from this descending bullish wedge. And when you get this, I mean, it wasn't really difficult to deduce it as a false breakdown, because I think at one point oil was valued at less than zero, and unless the world completely stops, that's not going to last for very long, and we'll need oil in so many ways around us and in the world today, not just for fuel, of course, and heating and that kind of thing, but plastics production requires oil, as you're probably aware, and all sorts of other industrial uses and processes. So anyway, point is that oil was never going to stay down at those levels below the sort of $30 level, which meant that it was automatically a false breakdown. Oil was always going to recover the $30 level and rocket back upwards. False breakdowns from a technical charting point of view, when they're violent like that, react just as violently to the upside. And you can see it went back up just about as quickly as it came down, and quickly got back up to that $50 to $60 level. And then the target, of course, is top of the bullish descending wedge, which is somewhere between 70, well, I've got marked at 71 to $73 there. I think depending on how you draw the chart, it could be a little higher at around $74 or thereabouts. If I sort of just move this line around, you can see it kind of sits there, I think, which puts the breakout level around about pretty much exactly at the level that we're at the moment, anywhere between $73 and $75, I suppose. So all of that means this is the monthly chart, and all of that means that what happens next is pretty crucial, really, because either we're just in the process of breaking out here, in which case it's quite likely that we'll extend the gains further and then see some sort of pullback over a period of time, perhaps even a sort of a year or two, before we progress further, in my view. But I'll perhaps explain more on that in other podcasts in the future. Either that's going to happen, or we'll get rejection here, which will set up a target initially for the 12-month moving average, which is currently around $55, and perhaps a little lower down into this horizontal support and resistance zone, anywhere between about $45 and $55. So those are the downside targets if we don't really close the month above here. I mean, it's a possibility we could see a little bullish flag building out just below the resistance line, which would be good, because then that would indicate that breakout is about to happen in a few months' time. But for now, all eyes are on this level, $73, $74, $75, $75. And until we get some sort of positive indication one way or the other, either up or down, it's really not possible from this chart anyway to make any great conclusions or deductions. So we're in a bit of a holding phase here. If you got in when I call this false breakdown, it would be a good time to step aside for a while and just see how things are developing over the next few days and next couple of weeks or so. So that's really all I wanted to say. So that's the big picture for West Texas oil at the moment, and some more big picture chart reviews will be forthcoming soon. So as always, thanks for watching and thanks for listening, and please hit the subscribe button for more of these in the coming days and weeks. Thank you.